Shalom, this your brother Yawatazak.
Hey, Shalom, it's your brother Parathon.
First and foremost, we want to give all honor and glory and praise to he who is worthy, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders at Great Millstone who teach and rule well, taught us this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect, scattered abroad and here in the Americas, those who look like other nations, speaking other tongues, and to the few Aquas listening and learning. To y'all we say Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
Hey, man, you can just start with the scriptures, bro. Go ahead, read it.
Yeah, we're just going to go into the parable of the rich fool. Let the Spirit deal, Akim and Aqua, that may be listening. I'm going to just get right to it. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. It's the book of Luke, the 12th chapter, and the 13th verse. It says, And one of the company said unto him, Master, speak to my brother, that he divide the inheritance with me. And he said unto him, Man, who made me a judge or a divider over you? And he said unto him, Take heed and beware of covetousness. For a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of things which he possesseth. And he spake, hey, stop whenever you mean.
Oh, no, I want you to read it all first.
And then we just go back. Salaki. This is verse 16. It says, And he spake a parable unto them, saying, The ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. And he thought within himself, saying, What shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my fruits. And he said, This will I do. I will pour down my barns and build greater. And there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. And I will say to my soul, Soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But Yahweh said unto him, Thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then who shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasure for himself is not rich toward Yahweh. That's heavy.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Is more on that?
Nah, that was it.
Read 22 real quick.
It's verse 22, book of Luke 12 and 22. It says, And he said unto his disciples, Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life. For I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, neither for the body, what ye shall put on. The life is more than meat, and the body is more than raiment. Consider the ravens, for they neither sow nor reap, which neither have storehouse nor barn, and Yahweh feedeth them. How much more are ye better than the fowls?
Hey, that's beautiful, because this whole, even though that's going into another parable, it kind of goes right hand in hand. If you could find that verse that says, basically it tells you why you should say Lord willing.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, yeah, I believe,
it says, like, don't say that you're going to go to this town, and make merchant, you know what I'm talking about? But, it's beautiful because, it's basically this guy, let's just take a person that owns a company, all right? And I'm making a parable out of the parable, if you will. All right, the guy who owns a company, man, he owns a T-shirt company, all right?
Right.
So 1 year he sells 1 million T-shirts at $20 each and makes $20 million in let's just say a month. All right. So then he says, you know what? All right, let me stop making T-shirts and let me go and upgrade the factory. So instead of making 1 million T-shirts, I can make 10 million, in next month. All right.
Right.
Well, he stopped making shirts and started to look forward to what, he wasn't, I'm going to say this. He wasn't satisfied with what was given to him within the time it was given. So now he's looking in the future, thinking that now he's going to make 10 times more than what he had already made. Meanwhile, he stopped doing what he was originally doing to prepare for the future, and then he ends up dying in the middle of it and loses everything. Because what do the riches on this earth do to you when you're in the spirit world?
They corrupt you, man.
You know what I mean? Well, what is it? You know what I'm saying? What is it going to do for you when you're not even here to enjoy it?
Hey,
So
man.
then what was, you know what I mean?
God.
Did those t-shirts give him salvation? Did all that money help him see the truth of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai?
Hell no.
Nah. So it's basically, but it's also referring to those doing the work.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So you found out that you was an Israelite, you know what I mean? And you know, you was like, okay, you know, we Israel, you know, I'm gonna make sure my family know that we Israelites, but first, let me go and do this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? So before you got to the point of doing the work to let your faith match your works, you know, your soul was required. So what does it mean? You know what I mean? Like, what did that little bit of knowledge do for you if you didn't apply it in the time that it was allotted for you?
That's heavy. What are you going to do? What are you going to be doing? And we talk about this a lot at camp. What are you going to be doing when the Lord come back?
Exactly.
Damn, you don't want to be caught with your pants down.
Well, what do you value too? Are you looking for the day of the Lord to come, or are you looking for next week when your paycheck come?
Yeah, that's
heavy. You know what I mean? And that's not to, you know, be overly righteous, because obviously you need money to, you know, get by and do this, that, and the third. But what is your real treasure? You know what I mean? Before you grab the one I asked you to, go to the John. Bro, that's the spirit, bro.
I got you.
That's the spirit.
Matthew 6. It's Matthew 6. I'm gonna start at 19. The point is in 21. It says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Hey, man, and that's beautiful, because, you know, where was this person's heart, man? All right? It was in his goods, man. He was so caught up in what he made, okay? He wasn't thinking about what he was going to do with it, man. You know? But basically what I'm saying is that everything that he amassed was corruptible. But once you lay up treasures on the earth, in heaven, all right, by doing the way, by following the law, statutes, and commandments, by following the ways of Yahweh Shai and Mashiach, okay, by hiding the word in your heart, all right, by teaching, all right, to create more teachers. You know what I mean? All of these things are required of us, all right? And so thus it tells us where our heart actually is, where your mind actually is, man, all right? Because we could be stacking riches here and then the Lord take us out as soon as we get that, man. How many rappers, you know, got signed, got that $2, $3, $4 million deal, or just went viral, got a few mil in their pocket, then the next thing the Lord took them out, man.
Killed them.
Their own man set them up. They died by overdose. You know what I mean? Like, it reminds me of what's his name? What's the boy that they said was better than Jordan? Got drafted.
I want to say it's not Craig Elo, was it?
Nah.
I can't think.
You know what I'm talking about, though. We had a conversation. Yeah, exactly.
We was debating.
Yeah, right. But he was. Hey, they said he was going to be better than Jordan. I believe he got drafted by the Celtics. All right, that night. He ended up dying because he's partying too hard.
Yeah.
OD'd on cocaine, man.
Heavy.
You know, because his heart was where his riches were. Hey, and it's crazy because cocaine, they say, is a rich man's drug.
That's a rich man's drug.
You know?
He probably, I'm guessing you from the hood. You know what I mean? He came from nothing. So he got introduced to that lifestyle, bro, and took that very same opportunity that was given from him. Well, the Lord, you know what I'm saying, required his soul, if you will. And the word treasure in the Greek is thesaurus, man. It goes into the place in which good and precious things are collected and laid up. So, seeing that, you know, verse 21 says, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. That place is going to be your heart, your mind, all right? And these treasures is going to be our faith, you know, what we desire the most. You know what I'm saying? What we hold close to us.
Hey, doing this work, man.
Doing this
work. Service. Pretty much everything the Lord gave us in Romans 9, like the first 8 verses or something. The covenant, the giving of the law, the service of God. You know what I mean? All these things are the real treasures in life.
That's right, huh?
But I found out who that was. That was Len Bias.
Len Bias, Khan. Was it Glenn or Len?
Len, Len Bias.
Khan.
You know, second overall pick, round 1, went to the Boston Celtics in the '86 NBA draft.
And that's just one.
Died that night of cardiac arrhythmia induced by cocaine. So basically, a heart attack.
Damn. And that's just one. That was just an example. You know, it was many jigs that probably, you know, suffered that same consequence, man. This we never heard about.
You
know what I mean? And just to further hit the point, man, with this definition in the Greek, according to the blue letters of thesaurus for the word treasure, you know, the strong definition is a deposit, wealth. So this is a spiritual deposit we put in our bank, doing this work, going out, putting lessons up, you know, being brotherly, you know, going into charity amongst the brethren and food. You know what I'm saying? And you know, this is spiritual wealth we're trying to attain, man. You know, Jake is they're content with this carnal freedom, if you will, which consists of, you know, this material shit. Job with good benefits. You know what I mean? You don't want to lose that. Taking that jiznab. Nah, man, my job too good. I got these benefits. I can't let that go. You know? They treasure is their job. They benefits.
Hey, man, you know? But you know, the treasure that we looking for is that crown of life, man.
Right.
Literally, you know what I mean? We looking for that good, hey, well done, my good and faithful servant.
That's right, huh?
I mean, let me hit this. This second address 2, verse 43. It says, in the midst of them, there was a young man of high stature,
there you go,
taller than all the rest. And upon every one of their heads, he set crowns and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. Hey, man, so that, you know, you know, that's what that's, hey, man, you know, let me keep reading. Salakia. Second Ezra 2 and 44. So I asked the angel and said, sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, these be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal and have confessed the name of Yahweh. Now are they crowned and receive palms.
Bro.
Hey, man, so there you have it, man. You know, that's what we're looking for. All right? Listen, any crown of platinum, gold, diamonds, and rubies they give us right now is nothing compared to the crown that Yahweh Shai is going to place on your head once he utters those words, well done, my good and faithful servant, man. All right? And we supposed to be servants. Even though the Lord counts us as brothers, we are to serve the Lord. All right? Because if our heart is in the service of the Lord, well, that, you know what I mean? Then that is also our treasure.
That's right.
And it's incorruptible. You know? Listen, it don't matter if you die, because those riches are beyond death. They're beyond the concept of non-existent. They're beyond the concept of an ending. Those are forever.
Hey, to live is a Mashiach, but the real game is to die,
It's to die, bro. You know especially in the, hey, listen, and that's talking about literal death. But even while we are physically alive, yo, we are supposed to die to our flesh, man.
That's right.
Because when you die to your flesh, you arise in your, you wake up in your spirit, man. Your spirit is finally alive.
Heavy, bro.
You know? And this man that we read about, you know, he wasn't, hey, man, he stacked up his riches here, man. All right? And he was thinking, you know, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You know, I'm going to have this, I'm going to have that. And then I'm going to make more money. Not understanding that, hey, man, listen, the Lord is in charge of everything, and our thoughts are not his thoughts. All right? And you could be gone tomorrow. So what is it that you did that was of actual value? Granted, it probably was an inheritance for his kids, but what did it benefit him?
Bro, nothing.
You know?
His life.
Did you ever grab that, John?
I got the James Ford. I knew exactly what you wanted.
Bring that out right now.
Because I was, you further hit the point on that. Oh, you friends. Yeah, let me hit this. It's the book of James 4 and 13. It says, go to now, ye that say today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year, and buy and sell and get gain, whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow. For what is your life? It is even a vapor
A vapor.
that appeareth for a little time, and then vanisheth away. For that ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that. But now ye rejoice in your boastings. All such rejoicing is evil. Therefore to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin.
Hey, man, so there it is, man. All right, if you know the Lord and you saying that you about to go do this, that, and the third, and you're not understanding that it's all of the Lord's will regardless, then hey, listen, that cuts that free will doctrine, bro.
Right, and I was just thinking about that.
Bro, because if you know what I mean, you say you gonna go and do this, that, and the third, but guess what? You're not gonna do that unless it is the Lord's will.
And of course, you look, we just living here, existing, just taking it how it's come. I mean, you know,
right?
We wake up, don't know what to expect, but the men of the Lord and the they know that whatever's coming, man, that's the Lord's will, bro.
It's the Lord. Hey, that's why it says take what does it say? Take hardships cheerfully. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I mean, because if the Lord is the one who places that upon you, then it was His will for you to go through that. And it's going to profit you, man. All right? It's going to profit you either here and now or you know, in the spirit somehow. All right? If the Lord is dealing with you on that level. Because the Lord will just, you know what I mean, straight up kill you too. But then again, even that will be a mercy kill. Because to die is gain. Hey, even the wicked gain by dying. It tells you in Job that the wicked kings go to their rest. Roughly paraphrasing.
Kings go to their rest.
You know what I mean? In Job, it's talking about, you know what I mean? You ain't got to go to that, bro. But the point that I'm making is that, hey, man, to live is Christ, but to die is gain, man. While you living, you got to do the service of the Lord, man. You know what I mean? And stack up them riches in heaven. All right?
That's right.
Because it's the Lord. Listen, you're literally working for the Lord. So what type of paycheck is that?
And that's the thing. You don't even know you doing it. Whether you wicked or you righteous. It's all the Lord's will.
It's all the Lord's will, man.
Oh, Proverbs 27:1.
Bring it out.
Boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth. We don't know. But guess who knows? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Right.
For it was always written for that shit to happen.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's why, and it's crazy. Now that I said that, even in the world, I didn't like making plans.
Right.
You know what I mean? As soon as you make a plan, that shit's not going to fall through, especially if it's some wicked shit, and especially if it's not the Lord's will.
Not.
You know what I mean? That's just the shit just wasn't meant.
Right.
We think it's right. That's why we're not supposed to lean, on our own understanding, man. What's the one scripture say roughly?
Bro.
You was getting
listen. Proverbs 3. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not unto thine own understanding.
There it is, bro.
In all thy ways acknowledging him, and he shall direct thy paths. All right?
Bro, that's beautiful.
Well, how can he direct your path if he don't know the way? He knows the whole path because he created it. So obviously he's going to be able to direct you and lead you because, listen, he created the path for some to go in the way of error. He created the path for others to go into the way of righteousness.
I'm going to land back on that because you just funny. I was just thinking like, damn, the Lord created the ultimate path that we're all supposed to be on, He also created all these diverse paths. Got brothers going off. Well, wicked ass shit.
You know
what I mean?
Because all of them side paths, they all end up to a large road.
Right.
Remember, because it says, broad is the way to destruction, but narrow is the path of righteousness. You know what I mean? Roughly paraphrasing.
That's
you know what I mean?
Let me get this real quick.
1
Corinthians 3 verse 19, it says, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness
with
Yahweh. For it is written, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. You know what I mean?
Hey man, and that's what happened to the dude in the parable. He was crafty for his own gain.
Right.
And what did it benefit him after he had to go into the spirit world, meet the Lord? Sorry for being wicked, Lord. Here go all the money that I made.
Yeah, look, I got this bread for you.
Yeah. It's not going to work, man. You know, it's not going to work, man, because what you do for the Lord, what you do for, righteousness' sake, for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is the only thing that's going to stand. And if you do that, it's not even to your own merit, for real, for real. It's because the Lord put that spirit in you to do that.
Listen, man, the Lord will give you the very tools to destroy yourself.
Or the tools
to build you up.
To build you up so that you be part of the righteous.
That's it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful, man. It's all just beautiful.